Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is your Srinivas Kalvat. So in last session, in last all videos, we explained individual components, how they will behave and what purpose they are using and how to use that. So in this session, let's start with building the drone. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, you can see here. This is the power distribution board. Okay, we have one more. Everything comes with F450 frame. So in the frame I explained what is F450. You can go to that session and check it. So this is F450 frame. It comes up with the above one, which will connect to the arms, and this is the power distribution board. So this power distribution board, why it's called as power distribution board? So we have one slot which power comes from the battery. Okay, that is connected here. You can see this is the power module. Then this power will be distributed across 4 ESCs. So 4 ESCs are directly connected to the power distribution board. Okay, so this is the power module, and this cable will go to the flight controller. So this will provide the power to the flight controller, right? So ESC, you can see here, this has the 3-pin wire which goes to the flight controller. Again I will show it how to connect. So how to get to know where all the ESCs should be connected and where the power module. You can hold like this and you can just check. You can make it any side as the forward. Okay, you just decide first where should be your forward and just start connecting. So you can see here, this is the soldering I have done. There is already symbol written here, plus and minus. Okay, you can see there is a plus and there is a minus. So first you need to, this power connector will also come up with D and T connector, like this D and T connector. Okay, you need to just take off this D and T connector and directly connect it to the power distribution board. Okay, so I have connected it. This is the power module, and then 4 ESCs I have connected. There also you have plus minus, plus minus. So red indicates plus, black indicates ground or minus, what we say. So this is the power distribution board, how to connect it, and this is the first part where you have to start with. So please be careful whenever you are handling with the soldering iron, because we need soldering iron. Okay, soldering iron, you need to just keep it for some temperature. Okay, then just start making the connection for each with the lead. Okay, so this is how this connection looks like. Okay, please go through this connection once again and make a note what are the plus, minus, all those things. Okay, so next phase we'll go through how to connect these motors. Okay, these motors required, here we have Allen screws. Okay, this is called Allen screws, which will have like kind of hexa and with the L shape. You can see here, this is the Allen screw, so which is required to remove this or tighten this. Okay, so there are 4 screws here for each motor. You can see for each motor there is 4 screws, and this is how you need to connect, because when you connect motor like this, and wire should come down, because ESC will be connected here. Okay, these ESCs will come here so that it will be very easy to connect. Okay, so this is the motor connection, where you just make sure everything is tightened up. Okay, it should not be loose anywhere. You just check how I am doing it. So in right side, if you turn it, it's a tightening up the screw. Left side if you turn, okay, then it's a losing the screw. Just check all the screws. Okay, I'm just tightening up all the things. I'm making sure it should not be loose. Okay, so to save the time, I'm just connected all the motors and keep it ready, so that it will be very faster to you guys also, because if I start connecting here it will be taking time. So I just connected and kept ready. So next thing, these are the arms, right? So you need to just decide which color you want to make it forward and which color you want to make it backward. Okay, here I just indicated the numbers here. You can just see these are the numbers. Okay, you just connect as you require. So I just connected, this was the connection I had, so it will be like this, and like this. So it will be like this. Okay, sorry for that. Yeah, so okay, so this is how my connection looks like. So 3 4, okay, 3 4 will be your you just decide the clockwise, anti-clockwise, which is your kind of, okay. If it is, this is rotating anti-clockwise, and it should be clockwise, and same it's a behind. Okay, I will just start connecting these things to this board. So guys, let's start connecting. So whenever you just start connecting, right, you look at the okay, this is how it should be. Here 2 will come. Okay, you can see the two dots here, right? So there you have to connect the screws. So for that you have different screw. You can this is the Allen screw, this is the Allen driver, and these are the screws. Let's see. So whichever we have connected for motor, right, it is smaller than that. Motor has a bigger screws and this is smaller than that. Okay, so that's why we need at least these 2 Allen drivers, so that building the drone will be very easier with this soldering iron. Okay, with the smaller driver I will start connecting. Let's start connect. Okay, I just started one thing, one screw here and one arm. Okay, just make it tight so that it should be very tight enough. It should not be loose when it is flying. Okay, it will just come down. You should be very careful while handling the screws. So I have connected one and will connect rest of the arms. Okay, so I have connected all the screws here. Okay, you can see. So your, I think 25 to 30% of work is done. So you will be having stand, so it will be a little bit tough. So you should be very careful with this board. Don't push it more when you are tightening up the screw, because this board is made up of silicone, so it will be very lighter in weight, so it may break. So now next, on top of this, we need to make sure we need to just make a set of this. Okay, so these are all components comes with F450. F450. Okay. Yeah, so just check out, and don't fully connect all the screws. Don't tighten up all screws fully, because keep a buffer to move your upper board, because it's the bottom board is already connected, right? So it's already shrinked one, so you cannot, on the top of that you cannot make adjustment in the below. You have to make the adjustment here itself. So just connect all the screws. Yes guys, I have connected all the screws here, you can just see. So make tighter, okay, you can see how much tighter, okay, make it very tight. Then you can see here one motor is come outside, you can just inside this, okay. So you got it right, why we are going keeping inside this and connecting here, because see ESCs are coming here. So this is F450, that's why you are not getting any wire length constraint, okay. So when you go for the longer arms with a frame of 650, 750, 850, so that time, because your ESC length will be this much, so you cannot do that. So always you just connect, you can see here, right, always ESC should be towards, because this wire has to come to the flight controller. So you can see this is the flight controller, so here we connect all the motors, ESC's connection. So that's why this length should come till this one, because this will sit on top of here, right. So always just make sure you bring towards the center of the board, okay, ESCs, and just use one wire tighten cables, okay, you can use this. So I am just connecting this ESC here with this wire cable tightening. Yeah. So make sure it's tight, okay. You can see it's not moving. So whenever this is done, yeah, make sure the cable is tightened perfectly, okay, this ESC is tightened perfectly, and make sure the length, and just cut this extras, we don't want this, so just cut it, so it should be perfect, okay. So as of now, for the ESC connection, right, you have 3 wires here. So 2 are for direction, 1 is for ground. That's why 3 phase, what I said, right, these are the 3 phases. So you just look at here, okay, 3 wires will be coming in one direction, okay. I'll just rotate it and show it to you guys. Yeah, so you can see here, right, so black is the last, okay, red and yellow is the middle. So you just make sure these 3 wires also, and as of now you just connect it last to the last, okay, middle to the middle, and then last this side last to the last. So what happens here is, so you after that you will decide which is your forward and which is your backward. Depending upon that, these 4 motors should run clockwise, anti-clockwise, right? If these 2 are running anti-clockwise and these 2 has to run clockwise. So by changing these 2, you can see here, right, by changing these 2 wires, last 2 wires, you can control the motor rotation either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So I'll just connect all the ESCs, okay, and keep it ready. Yes guys, we are ready with all ESCs connected, okay, binded. So the frame, ESC, motor, everything is ready now, okay. So you can see. Next, so we have to connect flight controller, okay. Just be careful whichever direction you want to make. I want to make this red as a forward and white as a back, okay. So because of that, right, this is forward, so you can see the arrow here, it's showing this side. So I have to connect this. So this should not, these we have here these are the vibration suppressors, okay. It will suppress the vibration, in the sense it will not, if drone moves also, it will suspend the vibration. So you can see here there are two sections here, one is this one and this one, okay. We need to tightly connect this below part or below whatever you are seeing here, right, this black color board. So this has to be tightly chipped in here. So if we are tightly chipped in there, then if it moves also, you can see here, right, I just showed it, see the vibration will be reduced, so you will not have that much vibration. So I'll just connect these wire tightening cables. So I'm just connecting this wire binder, what you guys say, I don't know, for this, okay, and just connected this here, you can see here, right. So only connect it to the below part, not to the above of this, wherever this flight control is sat, right, don't connect there, okay. Just connect all the, yes guys, I have connected the flight controller, just removing all extras, okay. So you can see, so it should be movable like this, okay. So you guys can see here there is a buzzer, okay, with a 2-pin. This is a buzzer. This will give you all the sounds when you are doing calibration, when you are turning on the flight controller, and different configurations if you are doing during calibration, your motor, all those configuration will be giving some sound indication. So this buzzer will give the sound indication. So here is the buzzer, you can see this is the buzzer, okay, and this is the switch. Switch is nothing but your so this is the buzzer, and this is the arm disarm button, okay. So this will go to the switch. So these two things I'll just connect it. So I have already connected this buzzer here in one of the arm. So this connection will goes like this, wherever you can see the pins, right, it should be like this, yes. Then we have arm and disarm button, right. So this one I'll just put it here. So then it goes to switch, okay, and take one of the wire binder take one of the wire binder. Okay, so because this is moving around, right, so all the components, it should be tightened very well so that it will be very good. If not, again you don't know where it goes, and it may come to the propeller and it may damage the your drone. So that's where you make sure it should be connected. So I connected here. Okay, you can see the button is connected, and I'll just remove the extras. So every gram counts here, right? So because your drone weight should not increase, so even if you are removing these extras also, it not might affect that much weight, but it adds on weight. So, and these are the one, and so I said, right, this telemetry is used to get the logs. Okay, here we have transmitter, receiver, VCC and ground. So same thing will be connected here. Okay, if some pins will not be connected like this, okay, the red, you can see the red, green, yellow and black. So black will be the ground, then red will be transmit, green will be receive, and yellow will be the VCC, in a sense the voltage. So same thing, we'll connect it here. Okay, one of the telemetry. So I use, we have two telemetries here, one of the telemetry I use here. Okay, so to do that one, so I'll just connect this antenna here. Okay, you can see. Okay, make it tight, and then I will use double sticker to put it onto the telemetry. So just do like this. Okay, you can see here, and then just cut it. So always be careful with the knife, the cutter. We have this, so you should handle it properly. Don't break yourself. Okay, then I just connected it here. Okay, and this will go to telemetry 1. Okay, this is done, right? So one part of this is transmitter or receiver, both, it acts as both. But one of the thing, same thing with the USB, we will be connecting to the laptops to get the locks. So whatever the flight controller is doing, that will be sent through this telemetry. So we set up, the telemetry is done, so that you can track the drone, what it is doing and what are the commands being sent, everything. So I just connected the telemetry, and I want to connect the GPS module here. You can see GPS module. So always just keep a track why I am connecting like this. So this is my forward condition, this is my forward direction of the drone. So this arrow also indicates forward. So both the flight controller and GPS module should show the same direction, because both the compass will calibrate. So after that it will get confused. So which direction to move? If this is one direction and this is one direction, it will get confused. So I'll just take off this screw and nut. Okay. These are also Allen key. So you can see, guys, so this is my forward direction. Okay, here what I connect, the GPS. Okay, So to connect that, I have two screws here. Just so this will be connecting to the CAN here, okay, and this will be connecting to the I2C. So I2C is for compass and CAN is for GPS. Next we are going to connect the receiver. So this is your forward position, right? Always connect it to the backward position, okay, because whenever you are sending you are flying the drone, okay, it will be always for forward direction. So you make it at the last edge connection, okay, yeah, that's it. So I am connecting PPM here, okay, you guys can see. So make sure all the cables are tight enough. So I am connecting the PPM, which is like this, okay. Make sure your battery length should also hold here, okay. And yeah, from the PPM, this is the PPM I connected here. So we are getting so many wires here to connect with the receiver to get each channel, 6 channels, right? We are using IE6, in a sense 6 channel receiver we are using it. So we have 3 pin connected here, okay, where it indicates the black is a ground, okay. I'll just connect as top of that here in the receiver where it says PPM channel 1, okay. Okay, one of the things I connected for channel 1 here, okay, which is from the PPM to receiver, and from PPM to it should go to the where flight control should get the signal, right? There is a RC in, okay, S bus. So from the PPM we need to connect to the RC first pin, okay, and black should be the top one, so it's a ground. Minus, plus, okay, then signal, bottom will be the signal. So I am connecting now each motor ESCs to the PICSOC, okay. So the first motor right side, this motor I am connecting here, the first one where indicates already, and brown should be the top. There are 3 cables, right? You can see there are 3 cables here. So signal, and this is ground, and this is voltage, okay. These things will go each to the thing with top one as a brown. So I connected 1, and this is 2, brown as a top, connected, okay, and then this is done. This is 3, okay. This will go to the number 3, brown top. Connected, and the 4th, this I am selecting as 4, so then you need to connect it to the 4th. Yeah, 4 motors are connected. So this is a quadcopter, and everything is set. So only thing left is I have to connect all these PPM wires. You can see PPM wires to each of these channels, okay. With you can select just. So we have connected PPM to the receiver, right? So this is the structure: channel 1 PPM, white should be the top and red blue. Okay, so this is the 3 pin we have to connect in the channel 1. So rest of the things are 1 pin, orange, then follows yellow, green, blue, and last is purple. So the color combination already there from PPM, from the receiver to the PPM. This is the connection, RC to PPM. So this is my forward position, right? What I did was, I just given the numbers here. You can just see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Always I said, right? So if this rotates in counterclockwise, and this should also rotate in counterclockwise. If this rotates in clockwise, this also should rotate in clockwise. Okay, these two, 3 and 4, these two are clockwise, 1 and 2 are anti-clockwise. So in last videos I showed actually already how to connect propellers to the motor. So this is the holder. Okay, you need to connect. I need to put into the motor, and then so you can see here the R clockwise. So wherever you see R, okay, I'll just show. So this doesn't have R. I'll show one more. Yeah, so this has R. Here you can see R. Okay, so this R means clockwise. So 1 and 2, okay, rotates anti-clockwise. So we have to fix this here. Okay, so these 3 and 4 are clockwise. Then we need another 2. Okay, this doesn't have R here. So if doesn't have R, anti-clockwise. Okay. Yes. So we have 2 upper connectors where it will hold the propeller. So to get to know, see, you can I have showed you, right? So I have written number 1 and 2, 3, 4. So same thing you need to connect here on the pick sock. If you see pick sock, if you see here, they are written the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2 are anti-clockwise and 3, 4 are clockwise, right? So what I have to do now? So this is my drone position. It's a forward. Okay, 1 I have already connected. This is connected 1 here. You can just check. This motor is connected 1 here, and this is 2, right? This ESC, wherever we are getting, yeah. So this ESC will be 2. So brown should be top, because 1 and 2 are anti-clockwise. Okay, done. So next 3 and 4 are clockwise. So this is 4, brown as the top. Before that I'll just connect, yes, this one. This one is 3. Okay, is connected, and then 4, brown at the top, connected. So motors are connected, everything is done. Okay, this is at the forward position. And battery, you need to connect the battery here. So you can see the direction of the how to connect this. Okay, it's like this. Okay, yes guys, it's ready. Okay, we need to I don't fly it now. Okay, it's already night, so I cannot do that. So I think next video I'll show how to fly. So this sound you can hear, right? Just 1 second, I have just information. Sound is, you are getting the sound. So that is ESC sound. You can just hear that. Yeah, so these are the ESC sounds. It started already getting information, motor, flight control, everything. So flight controller is getting the information. That's it guys. In today's video we assembled the drone. Congratulations you also. Please go ahead, be careful whenever doing this. That's it from today's session. Thanks a lot. Please like, share, comment. Okay, don't forget to subscribe.